Hello everyone, I'm Mike. Longer video today. We are going to be beating B3313 1.0 without pressing A, or we're going to attempt to, and we're going to see if it's actually possible to beat the game without pressing A. The result is going to be pretty interesting, I think. I did this previously. I did it with Chris in the Discord as well, and it was a lot of fun trying to find this out. Shout out to Unusual Infuriation, which came up with this idea in the Discord. He was like, "Why? Can we beat this game with 0 A presses?" And and my ADHD brain just immediately thought, we need to do this. I got help from somebody called Natalie, who is known for her pretty good way of I'm gonna press A here, by the way, because we were stuck inside the C64 lobby. But there's only a random chance that you go in here. And also that'll lead me to a fun fact. You can only get warped to 2 different places when you use fast travel when you don't have a red star. You can only get put in beta lobby A and an E. Just an interesting little fact. But anyways, Natalie helped me with a bit because she knows how to navigate the Plexus without red stars. I think she attempted to beat she was one of the first that attempted to beat the game without a red star. To no avail, but commendable effort, obviously. And she came up with the idea, what if you died in the castle courtyard? That would give you access to the Plexal lobby. And I thought, that is a really, really cool idea. But then, where do you go from here? Where can you go from here? Now, if you head through the double door here, and you go on top of this pedestal, you get warped to the Plexal hallway. Now, the Plexal hallway has a couple of interesting levels. I don't think there are any levels in here that could be beaten without pressing A. Not that I know of, anyway. Maybe Cave City? One of the stars can be gotten without pressing A. But you have 2 doors here that are really interesting. So this door, you are not able to enter before you get a red star. Or maybe it's 10 stars, I don't remember. Some of the requirements are a bit ambiguous. But we head through the library, and we want to head behind the doors here. Behind the doors. So we get put in this amazing area. We are now in the internal sewer system, which is original, if you're wondering about the origin. I'm not going to do much of that because I'm not showcasing anything, but I guess to kill time, I can talk about the area. The music is made by Bobstar, by the way, as far as my knowledge goes. But we want to go through this door, which puts us in Plexal basement. Make a left turn. Followed by another left turn. You can go to Tubular Lobby if you stand on top of that. That's not where we're going, though. We are going through this door to Toad Lobby. Now, I found a really, really interesting discovery that has not been documented on the wiki, and I want to see if I can replicate it, even if it takes longer time. I just want to see if I can replicate it. Because it actually made me do an outtake. Because I was recording this video earlier, and I was like, what is my game doing? Am I on the wrong ROM? What is happening? I have a lot of ROMs because I've been helping out Chris with fixing the game. But I was certainly on the right ROM. So we're in the 4th floor, the fabled Greenio reference from one of the earlier videos. And the way to get up here is you literally just nudge your way up. It's a bit finicky to do, but you nudge your way up. And at some point, Luigi, or Mario, doesn't really matter, will ledge grab. It can take a while sometimes. But do not fret. Do not fret. There's no difference between Mario and Luigi. Okay, there we go. So, I want to see if I can replicate what happened. So I'm safe stating. So, when you take this warp, you are meant to go to Bowser in the Dark World Shoshinkai. But for some reason, and I don't know why this happened. I have absolutely no idea why. For some reason, I got warped. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Look at that. It warped me to Bay Lobby A. Or E. I actually don't. Apparently there's a difference in the HUD on the top. One of them has a 0 and one of them has a... You know what? Let's find out real quick. Let's find out. Please don't put me in C64. Okay, so the one with 2 zeros, that's Bay Lobby A. The one with 1 0, that's Bay Lobby E. Okay, we know that now. But you jump down here, and you get put in Bowser in the Dark World Shoshinkai. And this is essentially... Ooh. Dancing Bowser. RNG. This is basically how you get the first red star. And only red star. Yeah, we're doing minimum star requirements here. Now, there was another thing. There was another thing that was pretty important when it came to this game. And that is... What does it mean to beat the game? What does it mean to beat the game? What do you physically have to do to beat the game? Right? That's... I feel like that is a very, very, that's quite an important question to answer. And I came up with the idea that you have to warp. So the warp to beginnings is considered beating the game. Okay? So that's how you do it. Now, we are taking a little, we're taking a little stroll to Familiar Floor. And I went through the wrong door. We're taking a little stroll to Familiar Floor, also known as Plexal Hallway 2. Now, apparently, I don't really know why it's called that, but it is. We have Cozy Woods here. I didn't try Cozy Woods because it is quite a hard stage without A presses, and I don't really think you can do anything because you have to get in the water and you can't get back up. So we're not doing that. However, Carry Boy Farmland is very possible. Thanks to this guy, the little grasshopper there. Ow. Yeah, he makes everything possible. Now, you wanna do these? Now, here comes the interesting part. This is really, really difficult. If you don't use the Grasshopper. Because I didn't even think about using the Grasshopper when I got the star. So what you want to do is you want to align a Goomba perfectly. Come over here, Goomba. So we want to get this Goomba over here. Come on. Good enough. And what we are doing is we are essentially bouncing off of it to get on the star. I missed the first one. I'm gonna try it one more time. Oh, he jumped. Actually, no, I think I... Okay. Well, we're gonna do it the boring way then. So, a lot of these levels, they have these grasshoppers lying around. And they can be used to beat this. It's a bit difficult to do. Because if you come in contact with a wall, then you will completely alter your direction. But you can get up here. And basically the whole trick for these grasshoppers is the way, like understanding the way that they move. The grasshoppers will try to move directly away from the player. So if you want to manipulate them, you want to move in a certain way to get that done. Now, the next star is the one that is on top of the tallest house there. You can see it over there. And I remember struggling particularly much with this one. Now, if you go far enough away, the grasshopper won't move, so... It's quite a weird enemy. Or entity or whatever. It's a little bit strange. Hopefully we are not too close to the wall. Oh, we almost made it. But yeah, this was basically what I was doing. I was struggling big time to get up. Oh, this might work in my favor. Nope. Would have been cool if it did, though. Now, I could obviously just edit the video and then do I guess, a voiceover and then say, all the stars in Caribou Farmland are possible. Move to the next location. But I think it's better if I just show it. Hopefully the Chuck doesn't grab us this time. Nice. And we have now gotten this one. And we're gonna get the red coin star as well. The red coin star took quite a long time, because some of them you have to use the grasshopper to get. And some of them are in pretty good locations, so they're not super hard to get. You have a red coin over here. You have one in the corner over here. You have one on the platform there, and one on the very top platform. So these are 3 of them. I think there's one up there, yeah. We're gonna use the grasshopper to get that one. Oh, I forgot. So we get that one. We have one behind the house over here. One on the platform there, one all the way on top, and then one next to where the star spawns. So we're gonna get those. Now there's no grasshopper that spawns next to that, so we are gonna be using this guy. I think we can do it in 1 jump if we're lucky. Ah, 2 jumps. 2 jumps. Oh, stupid Goomba. You see how it changes direction and tries to run away from the player? That's how it works. I'm gonna keep the grasshopper up there. He stays in place as far as I know, so no worries about that. Oh, there is actually one worry, because now he's up there, and it's gonna be pretty hard to get him down. Because when you're not near him, he will just jump around. Actually, no, we're gonna be fine. He's coming over to us. They are a bit weird in how they behave. I actually don't know exactly how they behave. But we go up here and we get ourselves another star. You can just do the roll jump in there. And now, the way I did this, I know 8 of the stars are possible in the in Beta Lobby A and E put together. It's the same levels, but just the B-roll and Shoshinkai versions of them. So they are super interesting. I don't actually remember all the stages that I did, so it's going to be a bit of a learning curve to understand that. We have Orange Hall here, which doesn't really serve that much of a purpose. You can go to Plexal basement if you want to. And I think we can go to tubular lobby, but I don't really think there's a point in doing that. And we can't get a red star. We can't get another red star, so doing the warp right there is an incredibly bad idea. But we want to head over here. And we have flooded downtown over here. We have a couple of stages down here, actually, that we can make use of. I don't remember exactly. Now, here's where the complicated part comes to play. Because in order to move in water without pressing A, you have to punch. So it looks like this, and some of the stages, there's a star in Creepy Cove that's possible, the one that's sort of just floating in the middle of nowhere. And I got that star, and it was a pain, an absolute pain doing it, and I never want to do it again. Never want to do it again. So we are doing this. And we have a couple of stars here, so one of them is definitely not possible, and that is the one on top of the roof. We will not be able to get that one. But there is a loose star there, which is a little bit difficult to get, and then you have I don't remember that Goomba being there. I swear. Okay, but this star right here is possible. So what you want to do is you want to do a dive, roll out, and then do a somersault jump like that. That gives you the star. Now, what I want to find out, I'm gonna save state because I'm doing a bit of. I want to try some different stars. So I don't do all the same ones. So we are back in everyone's favorite Greenio reference, Flooded Downtown. I don't actually remember which video this is from, but I just know that it's a Greenio reference. That's all I know. I think there's a similar level in one of the Greenio videos, which plays the Dire Ducks theme. I wish that stage was in this game. But then again, we can keep doing that, right? We'd be like, I wish this particular stage was in this game, and it never ends, you know? It never ends. I feel like B3313 is a concept that can be ever expanding. Oh, I know, it's not. Okay, so it's not these doors, it's the... Is it? Pretty sure it's not. Okay, we're good. It's the doors over here. Now, I'm a little bit doubtful when it comes to this star, whether it's possible. It should be that one. Because some of the stars are placed pretty high up. This one included. There might be something I can do though. If I can get this guy to... You know what, let's try it. We're gonna do a bit of safe stating, as stupid as it sounds, but I just want to see if this is possible. If we can align ourselves perfectly. If we can align ourselves perfectly with this guy. See, we just get him to... So the way he works is that when you get close enough, he will accelerate and follow you. How the skeeters they work. So we want to get him over there. Nah, it's too high up. It's too high up, that ain't happening. Oh, I accidentally save stated here. Whoop. You know what that means. Oh, this is an interesting property with a lot of enemies, is that if you're inside of the enemies, your invincibility frames will never go away. I think a lot of people don't know that. Alright. Next stage that we are doing is also in the Plexal basement. So this particular stage is called something. I don't actually remember what it's called. Now, one of the reasons why this stage is super possible is because the Grasshopper exists once again. Chris really made A presses possible, eh? he really made no A presses, no A press runs possible. Alright, so we move past this area. Now there's an interesting one right there, which is a little bit hard to get to. You can either bounce off of the Koopa, or you can use, you guessed it, the Grasshopper. Get me up there. Boing. Oh, I actually wanna move. I wanna move the Grasshopper. There we go. I want the camera to stop being absolutely horrible. Now, our goal here, we don't want Klepto to steal our hat. That is only gonna make it harder for us. It's still possible to do it without pressing A. Even without your hat, it just takes a bit longer because you have to wait longer for your health to regenerate. So this is one of the only areas that I know where a red coin star just spawns in the ground. That hurt. And we got ourselves star number 6. Now, we get warped up here. It is possible to get the other star in the area too, but I wanted to show you the Creepy Cove star first. So the star that I'm talking about, it's gonna take forever to get, by the way. This is gonna be your entire lifetime of just watching me press B. I find it very interesting, the star, or when I'm looking at my OBS, the game looks a lot more saturated compared to, it looks a lot more saturated compared to my actual monitor. My monitor has, like, a game mode feature because AOC monitors are pretty, let's just say I'm not a fan of AOC monitors. I think the monitors lack a bit of depth with the default settings. Anyways, we're in Downtown City. And if you are wondering, 2 stars out of 3 are possible here. And we are gonna start with star number 1. So the one with getting the secrets is possible because these are slopes, which means you can sort of just walk up them like that. The red coin star is not possible, and the reason why it's not possible is because the star spawns too high up in the air. Which is a bit unfortunate. It's like, it would have been really poetic that my favorite stage in the game would be entirely possible to do. But unfortunately, that is not the case. If I were to speedrun this game, I would definitely go through this stage as well, because getting the stars, if you know how to navigate the area, getting the star is really fast. But Star number 1 from Downtown City, right there. We are back in Super Sad Lobby. And we will move our way. So the next star is gotten by going all the way up. And this is a little bit tricky. Actually, no it's not. No it's not, because I found a different way to get up that is a lot easier. So this slope right here is one of the slopes where if you just keep building up enough speed, you will never slide off it. So if you just go up, sideways, just like this, up, sideways, you'll never slide. We're gonna do this. But the difference is that this video is not going to be edited. It's just going to be me showing you how to do the whole A-press demeanor. So I want to head over here. And the star is just right there for the taking. Now the next level that I checked out is quite a devious one because it takes quite a while to do it. You have Piranha Garden and then you have Salty Shore. We are going to be going to Salty Shore. Salty Shore. God, I love the music here. Waste of blood. Waste of blood coming in clutch. Waste of blood coming in clutch. Now, how do we do this? It's quite a hard area to navigate, but generally what you want to do is you go up. I think you can do the somersault jump. That's a little bit easier. So see if I can do it actually. Okay, so build up a little bit of speed. Somersault jump. Because you can do this really cool thing. I actually think the red point star is not possible because that star out there, or that particular bubble out there, is not possible to get to. But what you can do, I'm doing a little state just to make sure, you know. But yeah, you do this, and you do a little jump. And then you go on this side, and then you do a roll jump. And this will be your 10 stars. I don't think the red point star is possible, like in retrospect. I think if you try to get that star, you are wasting your time. Now, unfortunately, the stairway ends here, which means we are unable, I think at least. There could be something I can do if the railing... I don't think the railing's clippable, though. Yeah, I don't think the railing is clippable. Which means if we want to get anywhere, we are a little bit limited. But you know, it's always really cool to try. But what we can do is we can do a couple of 360s to build up speed, and then we can get up the hill here. Get up the slope to underground passageway. This nice blue and red area. And this is where something really funny comes in, by the way. This is funny. This is super, super funny. Because I didn't think this level would be possible. That is if I remember correctly which level it is. We might actually opt a game over to get out of this area, by the way. So one of these areas, you have let's see if I remember them real quick. So you have a door that leads you to Blazing Bullet Base. It's technically possible to get up to the top without pressing A, but it is not worth it, trust me. You have Cloudy Chombiles over here. There is nothing you can do there. Now, you have 2 levels here. You have... One of them one of them is Big Blue, no, Sky Pipelands, and one of them is Snow Ravine. I think this one is Snow Ravine. And I got a really big giggle out of this. First off, it was really freaking difficult to get up there. I was really struggling to get in. But you got in. And then bada boom. And you look at this incredibly vertical level and you're like, how in the world am I supposed to do this? Well, lo and behold. So you start out by doing this. And you completely mess the platform. As you can see, the spacing between these platforms are just enough that you can somersault jump on top of them. You see that? You see that? Just literally just enough space to do it. Now here's where it gets a little bit tricky. I'm gonna save state here just to be sure. But it gets a bit tricky because if this guy grabs me, then it's back to square one. So we're gonna grab him, we're gonna throw him off. And we are gonna continue our little path here. And not get hit by the Goomba. You did not just decide to do that right there. That is heartbreaking. Okay. So, you get to this area, then you kill the Goomba. You don't have to, but... There's your price. That took way longer than expected, my god. Probably wasn't important anyway. Anyways, we are in Jolly Roger Lagoon. Nice cozy little stage. Unfortunately, the red coin star that I am attempting to collect right here is not possible. Now, it is not possible because there's no way to get up on that platform, first and foremost. And secondly, there is no way to get up on that platform either, so you have 2 areas where it is completely impossible. However, the star down here... Oh, I see my microphone peaking a lot. I'm sorry if it's loud, by the way. I'm just excited. Today, I have a lot of energy, if that makes sense. It didn't cut off my sentences as aggressively, so I decided to use that instead. I think it's RNN noise that I'm using. The only problem with RNN noise is that you can't adjust the values on it, so that's a bit sad. But the star right here in Jolly Roger Lagoon is indeed possible. There is a star in Blazing Bully Base, which should be possible. I want to make sure that I am correct, because you can traverse with lava pretty easily. So obviously, see, blah blah blah, it's right for you. So obviously, Bowser in the Bully Base, in the Bully Battlefield, and the star that's up there, both in the red and the blue version, are not possible to get. However, you can get up here, and by extent, you can get all the way over to the Bully, and you can knock him off, and you can spawn the star. Now, the problem is that I think the star spawns a bit too high up, but I just want to confirm that theory. So, we have him right here. Oh yeah, beating the bully without A is not fun. We can just chain some punches, that's probably easier. I want to be careful with the platform underneath. So we got a star. Okay, it's actually in a pretty good location, so we can get that one. We can actually just walk right into that one. So that is Blazing Bully Base. Now, We have a couple of other interesting areas. Now, keep in mind, we know that we have 8 stars that we can collect. Now I am just trying to think. Obviously, we can do this. So now we have access to Bay Lobby C. Okay, there is one area. There's the Blark stage. There's the Blark stage. This one. Which is possible to get. You are possible, or it is, yeah, it is possible to get this star. So what do you want to do? You want to navigate all the way around until you get to this area. Then it's a matter of don't know what Luigi is doing. We can't really get this. You might be able to do something, but I'm not gonna try. I don't think it's worth it. So you can get all the way up here, and then you kind of just grab it. You kind of just grab it. Babam River is quite an interesting one. So we're in Bay Lobby D. Babam River is quite an interesting one, and it's interesting because there are ideas in this area, but most of them are just not possible. They're just not possible to do. It's not possible to do anything with the ideas. The star should be possible, but that is not really okay. So we have a red coin over there, so that's what I was fearing. We have we have a red coin over there. Getting into the pipe, I highly doubt is possible. I'm not even gonna try. But you can get the one on top of Babam River. I just wanted to... I wanted to be sure. The star in Jolly Roger Bay Beta is possible to get, but I would not recommend it because it takes forever. So we're already at the 54-minute mark. I am gonna shorten the video and some of the distancing. Just trim it up and stuff. I'm not gonna be doing what I did in my uncommentated video because that is going to be taking too long, especially for a video as long as yeah, a video as long as that. So that we are not doing. Don't mind me, I'm just thinking out loud. I'm just thinking out loud. You know what? Let's go to the Plexal basement. Because I know there are some stars that we can get here, and also we can get metal cap, which can it helps a little bit with that. So Caldera Temple is not possible. So we're not even gonna bother with that. I have already tested that. It is not possible. If anybody ever wants to speedrun a minimum 8 press category, then yeah. There are some really cool things that you can do. So we are in Deeper Cave. Actually no, it's called something else. I don't remember the name of it. I know the name of it. I know the name of it, but I don't remember. Like it's, you know, it's a brain freeze. Lethal Cavern. That's what it's called. Deeper Cavern is the Greenio name. All right, let's try and traverse it. So, oh yeah, I forgot that happens sometimes. Sometimes you just get hit by lava twice. Okay, this is what you do. Yay! So, bounce. Oh, you actually only need to bounce once. I thought you had to do like a bounce off of the, a precise bounce off of the, ball, but apparently that is not the case. And you have the metal cap over there, which is possible to get. I just want to not die here. Oh, don't get hit by that. So you have the star on top of the waterfall, and then you have a star in a box over there, which is 100% possible to get. I'm pretty certain. Now, as far as I know, yeah, okay. So if you do the thingy, the somersault, you're not able to break the box. But if you do a rollout, you're able to break it. So you break it. Grab metal cap. Oh, I missed. No, I missed twice. Oh. Oh my god. You know what? Let's get the star over here first. Then we get the other one afterwards. So, you have the star here. 16. And you get the other one that's 17. Now, obviously, we get put all the way up here. That is just the joy of this video game is that it will put you in Plexal upstairs. Whenever you get a star, that is not in a painting. I will say, if you never played 0.7, just in 0.7 it was way worse. I just want to tell you the generation that are playing this version of the game are way more lucky. I bet you that would be a lot of fun. So, rollout. Autobots rollout. Yay. And we got it. 17 stars and counting. Da, 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 da. The thing is, I obviously I'm trying to dive. I can't dive because my controller constantly stops. There we go. Okay, we're in the challenge lobby. And I don't know if any I don't remember if I tried any star in Moto's factory. But Tall Treetops, which is another Greenio reference. This is a reference to Epilogue, by the way. Very awesome video. See, this is what I was in doubt with. I was like, okay, can you actually get across here? I think if you do it very, very precisely, yeah, you can. Yay! Look at that. I didn't get that. I didn't get that last time I played. Now, for Moto's factory, if we had access to the Vanish Cap, which we unfortunately don't, but if we did have access to... That's the wrong door, dumbass. If we had access to the Vanish Cap, we could get ourselves a really nice star. There are some other stars, though, that are certainly possible to get here. And the first one that I will be highlighting, we're not getting the shell. Controller, you better stop acting up. You better stop at once. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Okay, I thought the bridge was falling down. We're good. So that bridge basically... You have a star, okay, you have a star up here. You have the star on top of the cog. This star is super, super, super obnoxious to get, so we're not even going to attempt to get that. It's probably possible. Let's just move this guy out of the way. There. So that one is not possible because you have to jump. So we're not going to bother with that one. I don't remember if there's a star at the edge when you go forward. I think there probably is. There's a star here, but that one is too far up. You have a star over here, but kind of the same issue. The star is just way too far up. This one, however, this one is probably the one that is the most likely to be possible. Okay, so that's what I want to do. So yeah, that took forever. However, there is also another star that you can get here if I recall correctly. I hope I am correct in my assumption. I don't think the platforming is that difficult either. I feel like this game has some rather easy platforming as well. But I think the reason why I think that is because I have just recently played Star Revenge 4.9. Which is not, it's not like a Kaizo hack or anything like that, but it's basically as close to a Kaizo hack you can get without it being a Kaizo hack, if that makes sense. Oh no. Let me up! I gotta go all the way down. Come on! Oh, poop. Poop master. Oh no. And once you do it, you just sort of wiggle yourself up like that, and then boom, we're back up. Now, one thing I didn't account for when I did the jump there is that when you do the somersault jump, there is a little delay, and I'm fucking. Nice to meet you. What's your name? It went exactly as I planned. Oh, that's a bad angle, but it worked. And we made it, and the star is all the way up there. So we did all that just for that. That's crazy. Wow. That's interesting. Yeah. Very interesting. Okay, we are going to... Oh. Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot that that leads to Crumbling Castle. We actually have access to Clockway internals, but I don't really know how significant that is. If I would think how significant that would be, I'd say it is probably completely insignificant. So we're gonna be moving all the way around. 1 hour, 18 minutes and counting. We're gonna move all the way around. All the way around. So we are now in the vanilla lobby. Now we have a couple of choices here. And one such choice comes in the form of Baba Battlefield Beta. Which has a couple of stars, I believe. Without being too sure about it. So, Chris recently did a change relating to some chain chomp crashes. Switching them out with a switch, which, that star would not have been possible on, like, the early 1.0s. And then we have a star all the way on top of the mound, which I think I have showed before that it is undoubtedly possible to get up there, but I will just show again. But, star up here, possible to get. Now, Jolly Roger Ducks, I am not gonna bother. Not gonna bother with that. That is... I would rather eat thermal paste than try to figure out something on that stage, to be honest. But we have Cool Mountain Beta. We might have to rethink that a little bit. Oh, this is bad. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. I discovered that when I was doing the I don't know if it was after the 0A presses or if it was while I was doing it. But I ended up discovering that and I was very, very shocked. Give me a second. Oh my god, I hate this. Okay. So obviously you go down, 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 and then around, and then you'll end up... Please stop. Stop. Thank you. I'm trying to gauge where I'm supposed to go. Right there, right? No, it's the wrong place. Wait, no, it's not. It is the right place. Yeah, okay, so... Now, do we have enough room to do a bit of funny? Yeah, of course we do. Of course we do. And ta-da! Star number 22. What we can do is we can go to Solar Tower. And from Solar Tower, we can cry at the fact that we can't get that star because, you know, I don't think I need to tell you. But we do have a red painting here that we can get through that puts us in vanilla upstairs mirrored. Now from here, now it gets interesting. I'm just kidding, it doesn't get interesting at all. The area that I want to get into, I don't even think you can get there. Maybe from a distance. Nope. Nope. No, sir. No, sir. I can get into Jolly Roger Crater, though. Oh, this guy. But don't you spawn it too far up. Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Nice. Well, ain't that swell. Ain't that swell. We have Wet Dry Paradise, which... I don't think there's anything remotely useful we can do in Wet Dry Paradise. Unless we spend 30 years trying to use the Grasshopper, I would rather not do that. We can go down here and get to 4B. And from 4B we have a couple of things that we can try and do. There is the slide. The Princess Peach slide is right here. Which might be possible. Princess Peach's alcoholic slide, as I like to call it. It's just snow. It's just the snow slide, but inverted, if you're wondering. For this. Don't mind me, I'm just struggling big time. There we go. So that would be star number 24. So now we need one more star. Now, luckily, because I don't want to be stuck in floor 4B, luckily that painting puts us in Plexal upstairs when we finish the level. Now, if I am thinking, okay, what I'm thinking here is, and this is a stupid thought, and I feel like it's probably not gonna work, but I will try it anyway because I do like trying cool shit every now and then. And we are just gonna be getting the star. So when you're in Beta Lobby B, like I am right now, and you look up in the sky, you can get put in Beta Lobby C. I think I already did a video on this that I'm meant to be a short, but apparently it was a little bit too long. So move to the left, Beta Lobby D, bottom door, Plexal basement. Now it's getting interesting. So the level in question is this area again, the sand maze cave. Don't actually remember what it's called. This is one of those levels where you're just like, oh, this looks like that level from the vanilla game, and then you sort of just dismiss it afterwards. You're like, that's kind of all this level is to you, I feel like. At least to me. But we are able to get this one up here, courtesy of the hopper. So we just boing into the star and done. Yeah, your job's done here, Grasshopper. Now we are moving to the obvious levels, and I'm going to be doing these pretty quickly because I've been practicing these when I've been trying to troubleshoot runs. I'm just going to save state first because if we get put in C64, that would be pretty annoying. So 4 stars in both Beta Lobby A and Beta Lobby E. So we're going to start out with Mountain B-roll. Mountain B-roll, what am I talking about? Snow slide B-roll. And we are literally just gonna sort of fall off and then run off and give Mother Penguin the star, or the give Mother Penguin the penguin. Give her the penguin. And grab. Now the next star is the one that's loosely set at the bottom as well. So we are getting that one afterwards. Oh, the sensation can't be beat. Really not. And boom. Star get. The next star we're getting, a couple of stars, is Fire Bubble B-roll. By the way, if you're speedrunning this game, these are some of the levels that you want to do, because the stars are in such good locations. But you do dive, roll out, then dive, roll out, dive, roll out, dive, roll out, lava boost. Boing, boing, lava boost, and grab star. So that's an easy one, right? Oh, it's not too hard. Then we have the second star in Fire Bubble B-roll. Well, there are only 2 stars in Fire Bubble B-roll, so Melting Magma Mound is considered a different area. If you are wondering. Oh yeah, let's do some skateboarding just for fun. There you go. Tony Hawk would be proud of that one. And the next star that you want to get is the one where you knock off the 3 mini bullies. And ta-da! Now the star is pretty high up, so you won't be able to get it by somersaulting, but you can lava boost into it. That's exactly what we're gonna do. Now, we have gotten every star that we need in Bay Lobby A, so we are moving out. And we are moving through the right door. Putting us in this fucking lobby. Let's try that one more time. So we go outside, and then we go into this door, putting us in Beta Lobby E. Just disregard the fact that I pressed A to get out of the soft lock. I could have done it without pressing A. I could have pressed the reset button, but that would take way longer. So we are in Snow Slider Shoshinkai now. Looks identical, but one of the differences is that you can actually slide down the hill here. So it's a lot faster to do this version. And right next to the penguin. And ta-da! It also looks a little bit more polished down here. The Shoshinkai is... I think the Shoshinkai showcase was newer than B-roll. I think B-roll was like very old, very early beta. And Shoshinkai was a little bit later on. Somebody in the comments who knows more about that. I don't know too much about it, but somebody in the comments that knows something about it could elaborate maybe. Because I am not super keen on it, but it's the exact same as the other lobbies, so we go in Fire Bubble Shoshinkai this time. Now, what is the difference? The difference is that the layout is slightly different. You see the arches over there, and I think there's a puzzle on the left as well that is not found in the B-roll version. Is it? Actually, you know, I don't remember. I don't remember, but it's the exact same method. You just sort of lava boost over there, and then kind of just walk over there. You almost die because the camera is deciding to not want to move. It has that horrible... It's one of those stages with that horrible Lakitu camera where it like locks itself in place if you move it too much. I don't like that camera type at all. How in the... Ooh! Oh no. Oh no. I got bested. I got bested in combat, I admit defeat. Oh no, that's not good. You know what? Let's do a little lava boost. Nothing like having to nothing like having to slowly fall into the lava to reset. Nothing like it. Okay. Oh, double kill. Oh, double kill. Look at that. Now we're on. We're warmed up. We're warmed up. There we go. Star spawns roughly in the same spot as the B-roll version, so it's the same thing, you just lava boost into it. And we have reached the 33 star mark with a red star, without pressing A. But, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 hours into the video, my god. But, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the sad part, okay? So, we've done all of this without pressing A. Disregarding a couple of areas where I screwed up and got soft-locked, and then I pressed A to get out faster. But theoretically speaking, if you didn't get into those soft-locks, well, nothing would happen. But here is where the reality kicks in, okay? So, the amount of A presses has been 0. And watch what happens now that we go to the ending sequence. So, the fastest way, and with the fewest A presses, is through this window here. And, yeah. If I try to get in there, it's not happening. So, first A press is going to Bowser's floor. Alright, so we're in Bowser's floor now. And we go through here to Bowser's prison, and my controller decided to not want to move forward. That's okay, don't worry about it. We're almost done, you don't have to... Come on, we're almost done. And here comes 2 more A presses. So, there's no way for you to get up there without pressing A. So, you do a side flip, followed by another side flip. You don't have to side flip, but it's just easier. So, 2 more A presses to get to Peach's floor. Now, from Peach's floor, you are able to get over to the area that we need to get to without pressing A. You simply just do some somersaults like that. And... 1 sec. Come on. I need to blow some air into that. Some canned air into them. Apparently, I heard that works. But we are currently at 3 A presses, and I am going to save state here. But you jump in here, and you get put in either Peach's Cell or Eternal Fort Beta, and we want to go to Eternal Fort Beta. Alright. So, first and foremost, getting across these little gaps here is not really a problem. It's just a bit of clever movement does the trick. Now you have to lava boost. Oh, I missed it. Now you have to do a lava boost, followed by another lava boost. I of course died because I'm stupid and impatient. I think you can do this one. No, it's the next one you can do without. So it's going to be a lot of waiting. And now, this is where the interesting part kicks in. If you were to get more than 1 red star, your health would stop regenerating, which means that you would have to press A more times. Because you have to do some fancy stuff the next couple of times, but I'll show you when we get there. So here you can just do a somersault across. This one is interesting. I think what you can do, if I save real quick, what you can do is you can somersault and then sort of bounce off of the thing, but it's a bit difficult to do that because when you do the somersault, you will sometimes end up hitting the wall twice, and I don't know why that happens. It just sort of does. You could potentially also, if you wanted to not double lava boost, you could potentially do that too. Okay, so right there. But now we are at this area, and we unfortunately have to do 2 more A presses. 1, 2. Climb up. So now we are at 5 A presses. And now we are at Bow Wow. And we are going to be going down. Gonna join Bowser here. Ow. Now, what is going to happen is that he's going to teleport up on top. And that means... Don't do that. That means we are going to need to do 2 more A presses. So now, we are at 7 A presses. 7 A presses. Alright. And we are going to finish him off by throwing him into the other 2 bombs. I just narrowly missed. No problem. We'll just... We'll just hit him another time. Oh, that went way faster than I thought it would. It's okay, when the personalization values aren't that high, it's pretty easy to mess with Bowser and sort of just get him over to the bomb. And this should do it. Now, if you don't have 120 stars, he will actually give you the 0.7 dialogue, which is you'll pay for this later. Instead of saying there's the long dialogue. But, ladies and gentlemen, it took us 7 A presses to beat this game. And it's quite ironic, right? It's quite ironic that all the A presses happen so quickly at the end because of how it's designed. I have a thesis about being able to save some A presses by going the Eternal Fort route instead. But I don't really know about that one. But for now, this is the amount of A presses it takes. It takes 7 A presses. I hope everyone enjoyed it, learned something from it. I will make sure to edit out parts where I am spending 30 minutes swimming and stuff, so it doesn't... The video is currently, as I'm recording it, 2 hours long. So I will be lowering it to hopefully 1 hour, 30 minutes. But this is obviously one of my last videos. I will be doing some shorts, and I think that I was talking about that music video, which I think is really, really interesting. But to be completely honest, I think it's going to be very, very hard to pull off. But there are some really credible sources on YouTube where you can find some of the old music. You can find the old version of Dire Dire Loss, which is really freaking good. Love the Dire Dire Docs music font. But enough talking from me. Where is he? I don't know where he is. I am going to see you in the next video. Take care, everyone.